Hi everybody, welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's your morning magpie, or last normal morning magpie before we pause for the World Cup and we go all international and get our passports out and do an international morning magpie. So this is just basically a quick news roundup show about what's going on in the news Newcastle United, and there has been a lot of news actually in the lead up to this World Cup. So let's get stuck right into it then. So the season has paused, as we all know, and Newcastle United are sitting in third position. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, third position. If you're not too sure about that and you think I'm just being fanciful and making this kind of stuff up, there you go, right there. As we pulled up on Evermore this Wednesday, Newcastle United sitting on 30 points, third in the table. And just for a little bit of context, you can see where we were last season, second bottom. So what a season it's been so far for Newcastle United, for Eddie Howe and Eddie Howe's Mags. It's been absolutely superb. Everybody's noticed it, none more so than our own legendary top goal scorer, Mr. Alan Shearer, because Mr. Alan Shearer has put not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 Magpies into his team of the season, which is this right here, as you can see. He's got Nick Pope in goal, clearly best goalkeeper in Premier League. He's got Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, part of our brilliant back 5. Bruno Gomes, Bruno in the middle, of course he is. And we've got Miggy Almiron out wide as well. Just pushing, Erling Haaland there for probably the biggest goal machine of the season. I love the fact that Maddison's out there as well. I think Big Al's being cheeky there, looking for a number 6. So we can't really blame Big Al, to be fair. Let us know in the comments below if you think Big Al is being a little bit too biased towards Newcastle United players there. But hey, you couldn't argue with it. We've been absolutely superb this season so far. So not only are we doing well on the pitch, we're also doing well off the pitch as well, with these new commercial monsters behind the scenes doing some unbelievable bits of business, to basically restore everything that Mike Ashley deprived this beautiful football club of for so many years. So we have got a black and white monster now. So we have tied up in a commercial deal with the energy drink Monster, which is a massive commercial deal. Peter Silverstone, the new commercial man behind the scenes, obviously ex-Arsenal guy, is wasted no time. He's obviously reached out to his corporate contacts and he's pulled this deal in, which is a huge deal for Newcastle United. Big commercial revenue, all lads, all helps with the FFP, which is absolutely superb. And he's also been a bit of a busy boy as well, because now boarding Sardinia Airlines. So Sardinia Airlines have joined in partnership with the club as well, to promote our warm weather tour. They're going to be our official flight company to take the lads over there. And they're also talking about more direct flights from Saudi Arabia to Newcastle. Now, of course, obviously the ownership can be a little bit contentious for some people, but I think it opens up those channels for transport. Potentially, you're talking about expanding the ground, looking at fans from over in Saudi Arabia flying over for games, etc., etc. So it's all exciting times for Newcastle United. It's all about growth, really. But the season has paused at the moment, and we are focusing on the World Cup, and we have some World Cup lads, as we say, going out, which is these beautiful sets of bastards right here. So I'm going to take away that tag there, just blocking the handsome devil as Fabian Schär. So you can see there we've got three in the England squad. We've got that handsome devil pointing right at you. That's right, he's pointing right at you because he loves you. It's Callum Wilson. We've got Nick Pope there, and Kieran Trippier looking very sad. He's very happy he's on international duty, I'm sure. We've also got Bruno in the middle there with Fabian Schär, and you can't forget we've got Garang Kuol. So all the boys are going to be representing their clubs, representing our club and their countries over in Qatar, which kicks off the weekend on Sunday with Qatar versus Ecuador. England play on the Monday. Mark and I will be back with what's going on Monday night. Probably talk predominantly about the England game. I'm sure Kieran Trippier will start. I'm pretty sure of that. Pope might not get a game. Wilson might get a little sniff, depending on what's going on with the action up front. But yeah, we're very excited to see how our lads do in the World Cup. Certainly Bruno, Brazil got a great chance to win the World Cup. Garang Kuol's really exciting as well to see how he does in the World Cup as well. We keep forgetting he's there, to be honest with you. He scored a blinder the other day. This could really be a tournament for him to announce himself on the world, which is absolutely superb. So yeah, talking about Bruno, Bruno's had a very interesting week, actually. So it was Bruno's birthday. He turned 25 on Wednesday, I think it was, the night of Evermore. So he's had a bit of a busy week. He's had mistaken identity, where somebody got injured in training. It wasn't Bruno, but because the hair was blonde, everybody thought it was Bruno. And Newcastle fans started panicking that it was Bruno, but it wasn't Bruno by all accounts. He also had a little bit of a birthday cake, a little bit of a sing-song from all his Brazilian mates to wish him a happy birthday. And he looked like he was having a grand old time. Him and Lucas Paqueta having a good old cuddle at the table when the birthday cake was there. So Bruno looked a very happy man. Very excited to see how he does in the World Cup. I'm sure a lot of people do as well. He's a brilliant player. That Brazil squad is just oozes quality all over the place. So yeah, it could be really, really exciting to see what happens, with that Brazil squad moving forward in terms of potentially winning the World Cup. Bruno coming back with that as well, which is absolutely incredible. So just focusing back home as well, there has been some announcements for the games for when the World Cup does finish and we do come back. So the Eddie Howe Derby, the Cup Derby, tickets have gone on sale for season ticket holders. So obviously we're hosting Bournemouth at St James's Park on the 21st of December, I believe it is, and the tickets are on sale now, so everybody can have a look at that and obviously see, get themselves in there. Last time we had a cup game, it was full to the brim against Crystal Palace. Dreadful game, but we still won on pens, so I'm sure the ground will be exactly the same as well. Also has been some changes to fixtures, which I know a lot of fans don't like, and it's for TV purposes. So both the Fulham and Palace games have been moved for TV purposes. So I'm just having a quick look at them here. So the game against Fulham has been moved from the 14th of January at 3 o'clock which was a Saturday, to the Sunday, the 15th of January at 2 o'clock, which is actually my birthday as well. So happy birthday to me. Let's hope I get 3 points for that. Crystal Palace will be moved from the 21st of January. No, so it's still the 21st of January. It's got a new kick-off time, I beg your pardon. So it's going to kick off at 5:30 instead of 3 p.m. So that'll be another Saturday night under the light on Sky Sports. Sky Sports obviously waking up to the fact that we are just mint now. And you have to have us on the TV because why not? Because we're absolutely class. So yeah, so games like that, obviously away games, away fans travel to the game. We all wish everybody well in terms of traveling to the game. There has been some news as well about some of our fans previously who did travel to an away game. If you bear with me, I'm just trying to pull up the tag there because it's actually quite somber, but also a little bit of justice as well. So as we all know, back in July 2014. Two of our fans were traveling to, I think it was a pre-season game on flight MH17. That was John Alder and Liam Sweeney. And that plane was sadly shot down in an act of terrorism. 298 people lost their lives. Obviously, the two lads, along with everybody else there, which was absolutely tragic. I think everyone's thoughts went out to the family. Newcastle United as a club mourned two fans as well, two dedicated fans, two members of the Toon Army. But it turns out now that 3 people have been found guilty and convicted to life sentences for that heinous act. I'm not going to name who they are. They don't deserve it. They're scumbags. But it's good to see justice being done for the 298 victims of that heinous act, alongside obviously John and Liam that were part of that as well. So that was a bit of justice for their families, and we'll hope that they can take some kind of solace in that as well. So moving on to some other news, there has been some awards back home as well. Our very own Elliot Anderson, or the Geordie Maradona, as PK loves to refer to him as, has won an award. So here he is here with Sean Longstaff. So he has won the Ward Jackie Award, which is the best young player at the club. He joins the likes of Stephen Taylor and Andy Carroll in terms of previous winners of that trophy and award there. So we've all got high hopes for Elliot Anderson. We all hope he really becomes the player that we all think he's going to become. And it's great to see him picking up an award there as well, which is fantastic for him. And speaking of awards, there's been more awards for Warren Miggy. He just keeps winning them, doesn't he? He's won the PFA Fans Player of the Month award for October as well, and rightly so, because he was absolutely mint, to be fair to Miggy. Every bloody week was goal of the season for him, so he was absolutely superb. So that's us pretty much done for the roundup for the Newcastle United news in this morning Magpie. We hope you enjoyed it. If you like what we do and you haven't done already, please remember to click that like and subscribe button. We are over 2,050 subs now. I think we're 2,052. So a few more of you hit that button. We really appreciate all free content. Will be slightly different over the World Cup. Won't quite be what it always was in terms of talking about the games that have just been played for Newcastle United because the season's on pause. But obviously, we'll be doing a little bit of World Cup action for the Morning Magpie, checking our lads out, seeing how they're doing in the World Cup, giving you little updates on that as well. We will have some specials coming out as well. We'll be looking at previous managers. We'll also be maybe looking at a Geordie England 11, which would be quite cool, and possibly talking about the state of the cost of following your football team in the modern day world with the cost of living and everything else. So make sure you keep it evermore, guys. Let's keep supporting that team. We'll call United. This is us signing off from the normal standard Morning Magpie for once. And we will be back with an international flavour Morning Magpie just to keep you updated on the World Cup and everything that goes with that as well. So wherever you are, have a cracking Morning Magpies, and we'll catch you later.